Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Duke Silver. Today we're playing Loki, and this game was a bit of a roller coaster, so let's just get into it. We start with a 4 glory on Loki, so we take the Unicorn. Unicorn matches up against most starts, because it beats all 2/2s in combat. And our second spell is Roll the Dice, which means we get to have 5 characters in the shop, after fighting a Share Bear turn 1. So yeah, 5 characters on 2.1 is maybe the strongest I've ever been on 2.1. So thanks, Loki. And then we get 2 pairs in the shop, and we've got a full board already on 2.2 here. So feeling very powerful. And we make short work of the Fates player there, dealing a huge chunk of damage. 9 on 2.2 is a lot. There's a merit for all 3 of these treasures. We're going to go with the Book of Heroes, though. Basically, we're going to hope to run into some black cats and get some scaling onto our happy little tree here. But Ring of Meteors is also very good. If we can just find a creeper with the happy little tree, it scales attacks super fast. So that may have been like the correct choice. But yeah, we go with the Book of Heroes, which was the high roll choice, which might not have been great. Also, we got a Wish Upon a Star for our 3.0 spell, and we did win that combat, so we're up to experience already. So yeah, off to a fantastic start here. We pick up a Nutcracker. It's 3.1, so Nutcracker should be able to get some decent quest progress, and we're gonna put it in slot 2 here, supported by the Mim. Again, we're gonna hope that we run into some black cats and get some Book of Heroes scaling onto it. That would be ideal. And there's a creeper in the shop, so we're gonna sell a couple characters here. We're gonna sell this Water Wraith just because we don't want to get out of the pairs or the Cindy. We're feeling pretty strong, but that does make our board significantly weaker. And this Pan's Shadow has a mermaid already here. They must have TLK'd or poly'd it. And but they do have the stats to actually take us out here. We only got 1 quest progress onto our Nutcracker, which is a little unfortunate. So again, we started off super strong, but that was kind of a disappointing combat. We're gonna take Noble Steed there. I mean, we've already got the Nutcracker, so like it seems like a no-brainer there. Really tempted to just take this Godmother just because it's so good with our creeper as well as our 2 trees here. But I really want to find Heartwood Elder, so we've got a couple rolls for that, so we are going to take those. Obviously Godmother is like the safer play here, which maybe we should have gone with. But yeah, we take a couple rolls. We don't find our Heartwood Elder here, but we do find a Greedy, which we can support with our Baby Root. So I don't think we got any. We don't get any gold out of it though, unfortunately, because the opponent does have an Eye of Ares there, so that made their board match up very well against ours. And yeah, we're down to 25 now. After that stellar start, feels a little bad in this spot. So we're kind of floundering in the mid game here. I think we're just gonna pick up this pair. That gives us another 2 pair. Like, we would still take a Ring of Meteors if we tripled it, if we found one like right now. And there's those black cats that we were looking for earlier. Unfortunately, we didn't get any Book of Heroes value on the first round of attacks, but we're gonna get to attack again, and we do get a little bit of Book of Heroes value. Also, we finish our Nutcracker quest, so that's gonna be a level 5 treasure. But this golden vulture is gonna be enough to take us down, and we're at 18 now, which is definitely not a position I thought we were going to be after those first few turns. And yeah, we're gonna we need some stats, so we're gonna take Sophie, and I actually think Sophie is better than the Horn for these level 4 supports, just because like the Sword of Fire and Ice actually puts stats onto them. So like putting 6 attack on the Sporko actually makes it a real unit in the back row. Whereas Horn, like, if it just makes your back row super weak. So if you don't do enough with your front row, then your back row can be just a liability. And we're gonna take a Lancelot here. We've got the Noble Steed. 14-16 should be slaying. It's 4.1 right now. It's a little harder to get Lance's treasure with Loki just because we don't get to target it with spells. We get a slay and it survives, and the friendly spirit stats go right onto our Lance, just finishing it and making me eat my words immediately. And we do win this combat, so we've stabilized a little bit at least. And we get a level 6 treasure, and we're against the paid actor again, so we're just going to take an Embiggening Stone. Embiggening Stone, super as early as this is just too good to pass up. We're gonna pick up this Robin Wood, the big stat rage character that can affect the opponent's board. Is a little too good to pass up. We want this Baba Yaga. It's got a bunch of stats from the Embiggening Stone, and it's gonna fit in right behind Lancelot here very well. Also, our Sword of Fire and Ice gives us the stats to make it a real threat. I mean, it was already a pretty decent threat with 12 attack, but the 13 attack, but 19 attack is even better. We tripled the Baby Root just because it's a bunch of stats, and we had a shot at a level 2 treasure. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not actually sure what we would take it there, but like I think it was just worth taking it for the extra stats on board in that spot rather than just rolling. We're gonna take a pair of Robin Hoods here. Just a small lull in the gameplay there as I was acknowledging the raid by Steve Stormblessed, who's a Storybook streamer, and he's a great guy. You should definitely go and check him out if you're on Twitch and you see him streaming. Make sure to go over there and give him a follow. And yeah, so I think we're just looking for triples here. We would like to triple this Darkwood Creeper. Obviously, we want it to turn into a treasure map. Also, again, finding a triple for the Robin Wood would be fantastic with the Embiggening Stone stats. It's going to be absolutely massive. We triple our Creeper, and it is a treasure map. And I consider getting out of the Noble Steed, but I figure we can still find Herc. We're going to get to level 6 early. And then also we can get a level 7 treasure out of this Robin Wood triple. So we're just we took the greedy line, got out of SoFi. I figure with the Embiggening Stone stats, we can get away with it. But this is a pretty scary board. They've got a pumpkin on 5.0 here with a sarcophagus, and their Queen of Hearts is growing kind of out of control. But we do manage a tie. Not taking damage there is important for us, so we're happy to get out of that combat without losing HP. And we do find that Herc, which again, Embiggening Stone stats make it nice and big. It's a little bit awkward actually finding it immediately because we wanted to find our Robin Wood triple first, but yeah, we find a good boy, and we're against the ghost now. So since there's a pretty decent chance for us to get the Herc treasure against the ghost, we're gonna try and just get some progress on it. We're gonna put it before the good boy, so it gets some quest progress, but probably doesn't get there. Because yeah, we want progress on it, but we don't want it to trigger our treasure map. We want to get our Robin Wood triple first, and try and greed 2 level 7s out of this. All right, on the last roll, well, not technically the last roll possible, but yeah, near the last roll possible, we find our Robin Wood triple, and yeah, we're just gonna do a Holy Grail here. And now we can reposition our Herc to hopefully be able to get the treasure and get a second level 7 this turn. Alright, good boy attacking first is great. Make sure that Doom Breath can't take out our back row. And yeah, we get our Herc treasure, so that's gonna be another level 7 treasure. So we've got our Grail turn, and now we get a World Tree. So yeah, now we just have a Holy Grail turn with a World Tree. So now we get unlimited gold to build our World Tree board, and yeah, we're feeling like we're in a pretty good position from here. All right, unfortunately, we do miss a Lordy there on that turn, but we are picking up a bunch of Onis and Ashwoods, which are definitely good World Tree units. We have passed a few Court Wizards, but that's because I'm just trying to get as many of the relevant like tribal level 6s that we can. But yeah, as we're winding down, I am gonna pick up a couple of Court Wizards, because obviously they're fantastic with the Ashwoods and everything. And yeah, we locked that because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to grab it in time, but we do grab the triple Oni King. We're not going to get our treasure this turn, but it's still going to be still going to give us all those stats whenever one of our characters attack. All right, and we get a 9th book out of the Oni Tyrant, which we're going to replace our other treasure there. So yeah, we've got World Tree 9th book and a Phoenix Feather just for good measure there. So again, feeling incredibly strong. Or we got out of our Embiggening Stone just because I don't think we need the stats anymore. We've got enough stats with our like Ashwoods and whatnot. It's possible that like maybe just Phoenix Feather was the cut there, but yeah, in the moment it seemed like the right choice. But on further reflection, I'm not entirely sure that was the absolute best choice. But I mean, it's clearly good enough. So yeah, we're gonna triple our good boy here. We got our Ashwood in reserve, so we're not gonna lose any type of board space or anything. We come up against a pretty decent monster board. They get some pretty good hits. Their Mummy takes out our pumpkin immediately, which is unfortunate because we don't have any of the board space to recover or to get full value out of it, anyways. And then also they steal a couple of our Ashwoods and copy it, and it doesn't really matter. Our board's just way too strong for them to to be able to handle there. Sorry, a lot going on real fast. Just trying to keep up with the commentary here. But yeah, the long and short of it is they get some good hits, but we're a little bit too powerful for them, and yeah, they decide that they just don't want to play it out, and they concede and give us the win there. So yeah, this was kind of a roller coaster of a game. Again, we started off like super strong, and then like we really took a nosedive in the mid game. But fortunately, we managed to bring it back with a incredibly powerful end game, and yeah, get the dub there. But yeah, so if you found this entertaining or educational at all, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It really helps the channel out. And yeah, again, we're approaching 500 subscribers, and once we get there, I'll be giving away 2 700 gem codes. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, if you want to catch any of these games live, you can follow me over on Twitch. My Twitch will be in the description and in the pinned comment. And yeah, with all that being said, I hope you have a good day, night, morning, whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow.